I knew about Freddie from the time I could walk, and I think I seen him play. My mama worked at a TV station down there in the valley, right near where we lived, outside of San Benito. I was born in San Benito, but we lived outside of a smaller town in San Benito called Los Fresnos. She worked at KVEO, and she did the weather and stuff like that. And so she would take me to see the taping of the Johnny Canales show. And of course, Freddie, he's really the king of the valley, and he still is. I was trying to run away from my struggles when I was younger. And what I found, especially being from the deep South, is the further afield I wandered, and the older I got, the more I realized that you can't outrun the place that you're from. And one day I think I stopped running from it and turned around and embraced it, and things started changing for me when I did that. And when I was a kid, Freddie was everywhere, and he was everything. And then as I got older, I forgot about him a little bit, as America did with kind of fading, country stars of that earlier era. But my life just kept running back into him. Even if I was just in a thrift store, like him and Charley Pride, one thing I would notice anywhere you'd go, especially in Texas, but anywhere in America, you go in a thrift store anywhere and flip through the records. And there's just so much Freddy Fender and Charley Pride, which part of that's a testament to how many records they sold, and they both broke a lot of records. Also, as I progressed with street performing and my experience and cutting my teeth in New Orleans and coming back to Texas, those things, I just kept running back into Freddie. And when I got a little older and started looking more at his music, I started, recognizing his early work, as a El Bebop Kid, and the way that he really pioneered a version of rock and roll that I really think we're yet to uncover in America, and I think in that way it makes him as important as Chuck Berry, especially for the cultural significance of Texas, and then more specifically being Mexican-American, a Tejano, especially from Rio Grande Valley, which is a very isolated place that, doesn't get the kind of recognition that maybe other places do, like Mississippi Delta or the Appalachia, you know what I mean? So, and of course, when people would ask me where I was from, you could say San Benito, and even in Texas, they wouldn't know where that is. But if you said you were from the same town as Freddy Fender, they'd be more likely to know what I was talking about.